How's it going, guys? Topic for today's video: how are we getting our internet connection out here in our off-grid tiny house? So in this area here, specifically where we're at, there's no cable or DSL hookup. So the other option that a lot of people do in this area is they just get a satellite connection to, I think it's to one of the cell towers in the area. And our one neighbor said that it was like really slow. I don't know if he just had like the really basic package. Maybe he didn't have like a faster or the upgraded speeds for his internet connection, but he said it was just like painfully slow. So when we were actually traveling out here, when we were living in Tucson, so we're going back and forth, we actually got data plans for our cell phones. This is actually the first time that I've ever had a data plan for my cell phone. So it was a little bit of a new experience out here, but since we have our online business, it really made sense for us to actually be able to check our email and just make sure that everything was going good while we're away from our main home, where we had a really good fast internet connection. So what Hannah and I ended up doing is we got a family plan with T-Mobile. So we got a first line, a second line for both of our phones, and then we got an extra third line, which is basically in this phone here, and that is basically our dedicated internet hotspot. So with the T-Mobile family plan, we got unlimited 4G LTE for both of our phones. So the first line is $70, the second one is $50, third one is $30. So it wasn't really that much extra in order to have like a dedicated hotspot. What we also got on the third line is we got like the 4G LTE Plus. So it's like even faster than the regular 4G LTE. So with it being our main internet connection, it made sense to get the upgraded third line. And so that was an extra $25 on top of the original $30. And also T-Mobile actually has a plan or a deal going on right now, and your fourth line is free. So we actually ended up getting another SIM card, and since we already had our phones, they basically ended up giving us 2 cell phones for free. And so this is one of the cheapy cell phones that they basically give away just like candy. And the fourth line we'll use in the future when we have our guest house up and running, and then we'll have an internet connection down there as well. T-Mobile also has like a dedicated hotspot little device that you can get. So it's essentially, it looks almost, it's about the same size as a cell phone. I think it's like a little bit thicker, but it's a dedicated hotspot. And we were originally gonna get that, but the problem with the dedicated hotspot is that the phone plan would be separate from our family plan. And that meant that we would have to pay, I think it was gonna be around $75 or $80 per month on top of the 2 phone lines that we already had. So we opted for going for the third line and getting unlimited data on this one, whereas the hotspot had a 22 gigabyte limit, which for us, because we're always constantly uploading videos, our videos typically range anywhere from like 700 megabytes all the way up to 2 gigabytes. So really, with all that, plus all the video streaming that we do, having a 22 gigabyte limit is just not really, it's not really gonna work for our lifestyle. We've been using the cell phone as a hotspot for a couple weeks now, and it's pretty easy to get set up. You just go in the menu, you just hit hotspot, and it just creates like a Wi-Fi connection, just like any other type of router. And something that really surprised me was actually how fast the internet is out here just using this. Back in Tucson, we're getting a download speed of about 100 to 120 megabits per second, and our upload was typically anywhere between 10 to 20 megabits per second. And if I run an internet speed test just through Google here, I'll take a screenshot and post it on the screen here. Our download out here is just right around 38 to 39 megabits per second. And what's even more surprising is our upload speed is like crazy fast out here. So right now it's at about 18 megabits per second. So with the download speed, we can stream videos on YouTube or on Netflix pretty easily. The only thing is we can't really stream in 1080p or 1020p. So it does have to be typically either 360 or 480p, which isn't like the best viewing experience ever. It is a little pixelated, but honestly, it's like, it's not that bad. And I'm very satisfied with the speeds of the internet out here, just through using a hotspot through your cell phone. And what's really nice about this as well is that we can take this anywhere that we go. So if we go travel anywhere within the United States, we can take our hotspot with us, and then we'll always have a really good solid internet connection, especially like when we're driving. So like Hannah and I, we took a road trip to IKEA not too long ago, and it was nice. We just brought the hotspot with us, and I was able to do some work on my computer while we're just driving to and from there. So for right now, this internet connection is totally working for us. It's working out really well. The upload speeds are great, so our videos for YouTube get uploaded very quickly, actually, just almost as fast as our Comcast internet in Tucson. Download speed is not exactly there, but I think for the price and the overall ease of getting this set up, we don't have to have any satellite dishes hanging off the tiny house or anything like that. So keep that in mind if you live in an area where the internet connection or the internet availability might not be as good as it is in other areas. Definitely check out different carriers. T-Mobile, we typically get between 3 to 5 bars out here of service. So sometimes it's like really good, sometimes it's a little bit slow, but overall it's pretty decent. Awesome, I hope this video helps. If you guys have any questions or comments about our internet connection or anything like that, definitely leave your questions or comments in the box below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Talk to you soon. Peace!